the place for comic book and anime reviews.
Hey there you guys, welcome to Brother Campbell 12 YouTube channel, playing for your comic book anime reviews. Here is my review for Miss Marvel, or the Magnificent Miss Marvel I should say, issue number 16. So, it's already announced this book is going to be canceled pretty soon. I'm going to think about doing a separate video on that. Basic thoughts on its cancellation is I'm both sad and not sad about it. We are getting another Miss Marvel series afterwards. I think it's not ending on like a really complete number, like a 25 or a 20 or something like that. I think it's ending on like 19 or something. A very weird place to end it off on. Instead of like a really complete number. So that's a little bit weird. But what can you do? But you know, lasting a decent amount of time in this, nothing more than 12 issues in this era isn't too bad. Again, do wish it could have gone a little bit longer than it has been. Wish it could have started a lot stronger as well, because this series did not start as strong as I would have liked it to either. But I'm not really going to go so crazy on the quality of Miss Marvel's story by Saladin Ahmed. This is probably one of the shorter runs the book has had. Actually, I think it is the shortest run the book has had since out of all the relaunches. So that's pretty bad. Saladin Ahmed did a lot of new things with this though. He's done a lot of interesting stuff with this run. It has had a lot of bad and it also had a lot of good though. And you know, I have enjoyed reading a lot of it, but I think that also has something to do with me just liking the character of Miss Marvel more than anything else. But yeah, I mean, it's ending. Kind of sad it's going to be ending, but I'm also not heartbroken by it. So let's get into Magnificent Miss Marvel issue number 16. So getting into the actual issue now, this issue pretty much starts off with Kamala at her house. She is at the Khan residence with her family. They're having the big fight about this whole cradle incident with Miss Marvel. And we still know that, you know, her parents do not know that she's Miss Marvel. Still keeping up the status quo, but everything we've gone through in this series, of course. And I do like the fight that ended up happening in this issue. With it, and then Kamala just getting like really angry about it and not really wanting to hear it at this point. And we get explanation to why Kamala hasn't really stood up, revealed her identity, or said anything. Just ask Kamala that she doesn't agree with this whole law and the law being named after her as that. And I think the explanation makes a lot of sense. Her father does make a good point in this. You know, when you do something like that, you do become a target. And Kamala is still, to everyone else's standards, is a really young girl. And a young Muslim girl at that. It really would really be dangerous for her to, you know, try and speak out against it, even if she really wants to. We get this really great scene in this issue with, you know, all these characters kind of just talking to each other throughout, and I really love these, you know, nice little moments between Kamala and her friends, of course. Continuing making this series kind of just feel continuous, grounded feel before they go into this bar, and this bar is attacked, of course, by Cradle, who come in. They started harassing this one person looking for superheroes, and Kamala tries to get away. So, her comments show that she can probably like stop these Cradle guys, and ends up running into Amulet. So Amulet does come back in this issue, and they kind of go on a little adventure together, helping each other out in this fight against Cradle. Before running into basically an Oni demon, which definitely comes out a little bit out of nowhere for me. Don't know where that where that whole storyline was really going with it. But she ends up being transformed back into just an old lady at the very end. Amulet and Kamala were the leader. It seems like this is more of a villain for Amulet. Amulet could probably defeat it on his own without the help of Kamala, but it was still fun seeing them work together. Amulet ends up giving Kamala his name at one point, and Kamala, still being very guarded, does not give him hers, and she feels bad for that. And really like that. Really enjoyed that sequence a lot. But the big moment of this issue was the very ending, the very big cliffhanger, and what looks like is either Zoe or Nakia calling on the phone. I think that actually is Nakia, but we don't actually know. Calling on the phone to say, "Hey, I know, where Ms. Marvel is," and that's pretty much where the issue ends off. So, I gotta say, I did definitely enjoy this issue. Thought the demon stuff was a little bit weird and thrown in there. Kind of wish you stuck more of the Kratos stuff a little bit. Didn't really love that so much. But I did enjoy reading this issue in itself. I thought it was a really fun. But I think the biggest thing of the issue was the cliffhanger. The cliffhanger is what really sold it on this issue. I think we can't wait to see where that cliffhanger goes from here. And who's betraying Kamala? Is it Nakia? Is it someone else? We'll know until next issue. And I definitely cannot wait to see where this whole storyline goes. Let's remember us on Ms. Marvel, or the Magnificent Ms. Marvel, issue number 16. Look up about Ms. Marvel, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out.